and design planning, along with securing the last pieces of funding, as well as the city will be investing around $42 million in public infrastructure and green space, and there's an additional $8.3 million earmarked to support affordable housing within the redevelopment. Over the next 15 years, the plan is to bring more than 1,200 new apartments, 168,000 square feet of office space, 100,000 square feet of retail space, and 50 boutique hotel rooms. They're also creating community gathering areas aiming for a more integrated live-work play environment. But what I love most about this project is the developers plan to transform many of the existing buildings into mixed-use spaces and a boutique hotel. It's a vision that breathes new life into the area while keeping the district's character intact. This blend of history and modern development is set to make the West Bottoms a must-visit spot in Kansas City. And last, but certainly not least, some exciting changes are coming to the Country Club Plaza thanks to a comprehensive plan led by HP Village Management. The new owners, who also manage the historic Highland Park Village Shopping Center in Dallas, have big plans for this iconic KC shopping district. First up is security, which has been a growing concern in the plaza. Their plan is to add more cameras, increase private security, and collaborate closely with local law enforcement to improve safety and prevent crime. One thing I'm really excited about is their commitment to preserving and restoring the plaza's architecture, bringing it back to its former glory. Similar to Highland Park Village, the plaza was developed in the 1930s with a beautiful Spanish-themed design. They're planning to refacade many of the older buildings, replacing outdated designs from the 70s and 80s with storefronts that look like they've been there for over a century. They're also considering adding a boutique hotel on the block where the former Starbucks was located, which could really enhance the area. Another thing that I'm frankly very excited about is the focus on making the plaza more pedestrian friendly. HP Village is planning on an extensive overhaul of streets and sidewalks, expanding them, adding landscaping, and even considering some brick streets. They're also looking to improve parking by adding more diagonal spaces, which should make the area more accessible and enjoyable for everyone. And for the residents, they're planning to bring back a small grocer to the plaza, adding to the convenience and charm of the neighborhood. Now, while there's no firm timeline for all of these changes, a detailed landscaping plan is expected by this fall. But the hope is that the plaza will soon feel less like a concrete jungle and more like the vibrant, welcoming place it was always meant to be. So what's it like living in Kansas City now? Well, I think 25-year-old me would have had a lot less incentive to leave with all of this excitement happening. It's a different town, and I believe it's only going to get better. Stay tuned for more updates on these projects, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay in the loop with all things Kansas City. Now, if you're interested in more housing developments and what it's actually like to live here in Kansas City, be sure to check out this playlist up here, and we'll see you on the next video.
City information. Shout out to the season 2025. It's popping out here in these streets. If y'all ain't paying attention, they putting millions of dollars out here. Short my shorts playlist.
What up, gang? It's your boy Zai back with another banger. To test or not to test? That's not an option. We all know you have to test your genetics by all means necessary. You gotta test your work before anybody else. But in some cases, some of us implement testers or other people to look at the genetics for us. Today, we go over some pros and some cons to using testers. Let's get right into it. Get it out.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, you know, turn up the leaf, blow it along. Should've been a hippie, should've been a shot. Crab with no dread,
Another thing, don't forget to join the Discord.
All right, so most of us already know my opinion on testers, right? Me personally, I don't use testers myself. Not saying that there may not be a time and a place where it may